And now, BillyCBoxing.com presents Thumbs Up, Thumbs Down with Billy C. Here he is, Billy C.
Thank you, Jeremy C. We're coming at you from the Billy C studio in Lake George, New York. I'm Bill Calagione. It's time for BillyCBoxing.com's Thumbs Up and Thumbs Down for today, September 6th, in the year 2012. First and foremost, don't forget about talking boxing with Billy C in Las Vegas all next week. Hey, man, we want you there. We're going to be talking about it till we get you there. We're going to be broadcasting live from the FightNow radio studio in Mandalay Bay, the sports book at Mandalay Bay. So check us out. Live Las Vegas time from 5 to 7 p.m. all next week, Monday through Friday. And then our post-fight show on FightNow will air immediately following the Chavez Jr. And Sergio Martinez and Saul Alvarez and Josito Lopez fights right on FightNow. But we want you in the studio with us, so come on by from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. Vegas time all next week. Check out some of the guests we're going to have. I've been naming them on the show. Howard Letterman. We got Joe Cortez, Floyd Mayweather Sr., Mike McCallum, the Magladano brothers, Jesse and Dago. We got Pat Berry, Augie Sanchez, Al Bernstein, Stephen Lott's coming, Lenny Fresquez. The list goes on and on and on. They're all going to be hanging out. You can get some opportunities to get pictures, autographs, all that stuff. Make sure you show up in Las Vegas with us and help us do our show, man. We want you to help us. So check it out. If you want to email me for any other information, feel free, Billy at TalkinBoxing, TalkinBoxing.com. Thumbs up today goes to FightNow, for putting together a great fight week on FightNow, leading up to not one, not two, but three big boxing events. Thursday night, we got Jesse Vargas against Aaron Martinez. Saturday, Golden Boy, and that's a top-ranked show. Saturday, we got Golden Boy putting on Saul Alvarez against Josito Lopez. That's going to be broadcast on Showtime. And on HBO pay-per-view, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. against Sergio Martinez. All happening on Thursday and then Saturday night next week. All of us, the Talking Boxing with Billy C show, is going to be on Fight Now. And as an added bonus, you will be able to see the simulcast on BillyCBoxing.com on the East, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So check that out. Or if you're lucky enough to watch it, if I were you, I'd be watching it on the Fight Now channel. And if you don't have Fight Now, call your local television provider right now and tell them you want Fight Now. It's available, and you can get it now. Especially, you're not going to want to miss it for Fight Now's Fight Week, all next week leading up to these big events. Also, thumbs up goes to Team Khan for considering Joanne Guzman as their next opponent in December. This would be yet another good opponent for Amir Khan, who needs to get back on track, maybe with a new team as well. You got to give Amir Khan credit. Now, I've been very critical of him, calling him Crybaby Khan and all that stuff, because he is kind of a crybaby. But the bottom line is you can't knock his level of opposition, especially his last half a dozen fights or so. And this is a guy that clearly needs to rebuild the ship, whether it means getting a new team, whether it means changing his style or whatever. But he's got to not only right the ship, he's got to rebuild the ship. And, for him to even be discussing a fighter like Joanne Guzman, now don't get me wrong, I don't think that Guzman can beat Amir Khan, but I don't think it's too outrageous to, accept the fact that Amir Khan maybe fight just a tough journeyman fighter to get back on track and then go after, an upper echelon fighter. Now, Joanne Guzman has been considered one of those upper echelon fighters. He's slipped a little bit with his weight issues and everything else, but he's still an undefeated fighter, and he's still a formidable foe. If the fight does materialize, I got to give Amir Khan and whoever his team is thumbs up for that one. Now, we got two thumbs down today. One, to another injury that will force the cancellation of a great matchup. Zsolt Erdei had to pull out of his fight against Isaac Chilimba, which was scheduled as part of a great triple header on HBO September 29th due to a broken rib. Here's the thing. I'm giving it a thumbs down only because we lost a fight. But in this particular case, there's no doubt in my mind that Zsolt Erdei has indeed injured himself. This isn't a last-minute bogus injury, a super sprain, a super bruise, a sore back, all of these things that you can't prove. Zsolt Erdei can prove that he's got a broken rib. And the x-rays are up on BillyCBoxing.com right now, so you can see it. The other thing that is kind of a sweet to this bitter news is the fact that there's enough time to find a suitable replacement, whether it's against Chilimba or unless it's a totally different fight. We got plenty of time. There's over 3 weeks before that fight. So thumbs down for the injury and thumbs down for the fact that Zsolt, Erdei, and Lou DiBella are losing this opportunity. But at least we have a bittersweet ending with the fact that there's enough time. So I'm sure we're going to get another fantastic bout to complement the other 2 great fights on September 9th. And finally, thumbs down goes to another former fighter not knowing when to say when. This time, it's Danny Williams. Do you know that this guy, Danny Williams, is still going by the Mike Tyson conqueror, a little, accolade, a little description of himself? That was like 150 years ago. And by the way, in case he hasn't noticed, many people conquered Mike Tyson after Buster Douglas being the first. Aside from Danny Williams and Lennox Lewis and Kevin McBride even, it's not a big feat to have conquered that other Mike Tyson. It would have been a great feat to conquer the Mike Tyson that was destroying other fighters. But nonetheless, Danny Williams' career has been long over. But nay, he's fighting this weekend. That's right. He's taking on a fighter from Finland, Yanni Katajitsu, I believe is his name. It's a heavyweight fight. Will be taking place Saturday night in Finland. Just another fighter that just doesn't know when to say when. I mean, these guys are I know they may be desperate and they may need money, but they got to find out how to do something else. By putting their health in harm's way is not the answer. Danny Williams, come on, man. You're fighting a guy with 11 pro fights. If you're such a formidable foe, you can't be getting paid that much for this fight. Thumbs down to Danny Williams. Lingering on. It's time to say when. Hey, man, that concludes our thumbs up, thumbs down for today, September 6th. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Ciao, baby.